Welcome to Does This Offend You? The new game show where I'll be showing you 3 images and you need to decide which one is offensive. First up, we have a picture of a homeless person. This is not offensive at all. After all, he can just pull himself up by the bootstraps. Next. Secondly, we have a Confederate flag. Nah, this is just a flag that historically represents being anti-American and pro-slavery. Nothing offensive here. Next! Lastly, the new Land O'Lakes butter logo. Now this angers me. I don't know what it is, it just makes me really, really salty. What's up everybody, it's your favorite gay-looking straight boy Hunter Avallone here, back with another video. I would advise you all to prepare your anus, because today, we're getting offended. But first, this video is sponsored by Rizzle. Rizzle is an awesome new video platform where you can post 60-second videos. This TikTok, YouTube, Patreon hybrid makes it really easy to go viral talking about subjects that you're passionate about. I currently talk about current events, I do ironic skits, and I post vlogs on my page. Rizzle also makes it so you can only respond to a video with a video, so no more annoying trolls with daddy issues hiding behind their keyboards. If you aren't sure which kind of videos to make, Rizzle holds competitions every week where you have the chance to actually win money. I'm really enjoying Rizzle, and I know you will also. So click the link in my description to download Rizzle and follow me at Hunter Avallone today. For as long as I can remember, I have been against political correctness. I hate stifling free speech all in favor of someone else's feelings, and to this day, political correctness is a cancerous tumor on society. So what exactly does political correctness have to do with anything? Well, allow me to answer your question with a question. Who here likes cookies, brownies, bread? If you're gluten-free, just go away. The point is, all these delicious foods are made with butter, and not just any butter, but Land O'Lakes butter. You remember going shopping with your mom, and despite the fact that there was a long aisle full of different butter brands, it was always the butter with the Indian woman that really stuck out. Well, my friends, it seems our Indian friend has been sent down the trail of tears, because the Indian logo on Land O'Lakes is no more. Why did this happen? Why does it even matter? Honestly, I don't know. I wish it didn't. But for some reason, it does. Because conservatives are absolutely fuming over this. It seems that many on the right are claiming that this is political correctness striking again, with some even going as far as to claim the decision for a privately owned business to update their logo is Orwellian. I really hate to break it to you guys, but not everything is Orwellian. Nickelodeon stopped airing Rugrats? Orwellian. My YouTube video was taken down because I used copyrighted material? George Orwell was right. So what's really going on here? Is this political correctness gone too far or something? No, it's not. This is just a company updating their logo. Literally, that's it. Although there have certainly been some butthurt losers who complained that the Indian woman was cultural appropriation or some stupid bullshit, there's no proof that that had any bearing on the logo change. In a company statement released earlier this year, Land O'Lakes president and CEO Beth Ford described the move as realigning company packaging to reflect the foundation and heart of our company culture, and nothing does that better than our farmer owners whose milk is used to produce Land O'Lakes dairy products. Company representatives have shared similar declarations since February, when the new logo was first unveiled, in an apparent effort to draw publicity to Land O'Lakes' new farming-focused branding. So according to the company, this was just a standard logo change to better reflect their brand. This literally had nothing to do with overly offended liberals. And you know what? Even if overly offended losers were the reason behind Land O'Lakes changing their logo, That's capitalism. Every business is trying to appeal to the broadest audience as possible. So although I would laugh in the face of anyone that was actually offended by this Indian logo, it would still make sense to me why the company would want to change it. But again, this change had nothing to do with political correctness and everything to do with embracing the new farm brand or something. Still, this didn't stop conservatives from having a literal meltdown over a butter company changing their logo. Land O'Lakes can kiss this butter buyer's ass. My family has been a Land O'Lakes family since I can remember. No more. I'm fine with store brand from here on out. Your virtue signaling lost you some good customers who were always willing to pay more for your product. Okay, so let me get this straight. You've wrongly attributed this butter change to virtue signaling, and now you're so offended that other people are apparently so offended that you're not going to buy the butter anymore because you only liked the picture? Okay, Karen, I bought it all my life. You caved to the perpetually offended. I will not purchase it again. Does anyone else see the irony here? Complaining about the perpetually offended while literally being the perpetually offended. Imagine caring so much about some random butter company changing their logo to the point that you start acting like a snowflake and threatening to boycott the business. It sounds like someone needs a safe space. My wife only bought the butter because of the Indian. We will not be buying this brand anymore. Wait, please, stop. We are not 4-year-olds. We don't make decisions based solely on pictures. Even more so, how simple-minded and fragile do you have to be to actually no longer buy the butter with the same taste that you like simply because the logo is now different? In the words of George Carlin, America is full of symbol-minded people. And this is just the latest example of it. Dumping the icon lady on your products? Really? Makes me want to throw up. It is not racist. It is heritage. It is a compliment to Native Americans who did things the hard, fresh way. Guess I will be switching butters. Can't support such an idiotic, stupid decision. Becky, calm down. I know you can't believe it's not better, but you do seem a little offended right now. If I can just add, the fact that we're in a global pandemic and conservatives are literally crying over a butter logo, it is equally horrifying and hilarious to me. Even more so, this exact logo has been changed before. Land O'Lakes has made alterations to the character of Mia, the Indian's name, before. Originally created by artist Arthur C. Hansen, she was recently pictured in close-up, her kneeling cut out of the design. Artist Patrick G. Jarlate reworked the image in the 1950s. As Historically Speaking puts it, the 320 founders of Land O'Lakes wanted to highlight a local flavor anyway, so maybe this development isn't so radical. Ideally, they wanted their company's image to resemble Minnesota's rich culture and history, so they decided to call upon Minnesotans themselves. People from across the state submitted their ideas and drawings to the MCCA. Inspired by Minnesota's official catchphrase, Land of 10,000 Lakes, contestants Miss E.B. Foss and Mr. George L. Swift sent in the award-winning name, Land O'Lakes Incorporated. Removing your traditional Indian maiden from your package? I'm removing your product from my fridge. I'll buy Walmart butter before I buy PC butter. Nice doing business with you. Until now. I just don't think conservatives realize the irony here as they rail against the snowflakes, as they're constantly raging about the perpetually offended, while acting exactly like the offended snowflakes they're supposed to be mocking. It's sad because this kind of thing makes the right look bad. So to anyone who is offended by a simple logo change, to anyone who thinks that this is political correctness gone too far, to the point of boycotting the product and crying about it on Twitter, congratulations, you're the new SJWs. All in all, political correctness is disgusting, and the people who were offended by the original Indian are morons, and the people who were offended that they took the Indian off are morons. At the end of the day, there's no evidence that this had anything to do with political correctness. It was just a company updating their logo to better reflect their brand, and the right are the only people getting offended by this thing, all while claiming that it's everyone else who's triggered. Not only is it ironic, but it's really quite sad.